Welcome to another episode of Music Therapy. I'm John, your resident therapist, and today we are listening to Tom MacDonald's WANNABE. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and let's get right into the song.
We need to get this resolved, okay? That you can't argue with physical evidence.
It's my song, it's my song, yeah. I said, this is my song, and I'm dancing with the devil on the highway to hell in the middle of the road. This is my time to decide.
Look how young he is. He looks like he's a teenager here. Before his face tats, this is OG Tom MacDonald here.
Devil on the highway to hell in the middle of the road. This is my time to decide. Devil in my mind now. Monogamy isn't the only thing I've been lying about. I'm in the belly of the beast and I'm riding around, rope in my hand. Should I hang myself or climb out? I feel like everyone around me about to make it, and I'm busy with some bitch I only fuck with when I'm faded. They say I'll grow to be a monster, but I am one. Why the fuck you think I've been calling myself Leanne's son? I ain't Thomas anymore, I ain't honest anymore. I don't give a shit about a broken promise anymore. I got back home from tour like a month ago, and I've been in the club getting drunk since a month ago. I lost.
Wow, so he is really an active addiction here, to the point betraying his values, his integrity, who he was prior to using. And this is hard because he feels like he's right on the edge of dying, but right on the edge of living, and it's right in that in-between. He's so stuck.
But I am one. Why the fuck you think I've been calling myself Leanne's son? I ain't Thomas anymore, I ain't honest anymore. I don't give.
Oh, that's such a great rhyme scheme. I ain't Thomas anymore, I ain't honest anymore. Like, that's a prerequisite to being his best self. You have to be honest with yourself in order to show up for people you care about, to take care of yourself, to take care of your family and other people in your life.
Give a shit about a broken promise anymore. I got back home from tour like a month ago, and I've been in the club getting drunk since a month ago. I lost the only girl I ever loved, bet you knew.
Oh, right here. So the prerequisite to his drinking was that heartbreak. He lost the only girl he loved, so now he's in the club, he's drinking to cope with it. He's lying to himself, lying to others. This is a spiral that I've worked with so many people in, and it's so hard to get out of without professional help, or at least an army, a whole community to help you get out of there.
I've been in the club getting drunk since a month ago. I lost the only girl I ever loved, bet you knew it, cause I said it a million times and now it's true. I swore that she would never ever come before my music, and now I see that every rapper sing the same tune. This is my song and I'm dead. Come before my music, and now I see that every rapper sing the.
This is such a powerful image too. Like, he is standing outside of his life with barbed wire around him, looking at what used to be, what once was, and realizing how he royally messed it up. And this is how depression can sit in. If you're ruminating on something that you romanticize back in the day, and it now occupies a lot of your mental space. And it's okay to, remember the good times, but not live in them all the time. It can be debilitating.
Same tune. This is my song and I'm dancing with the devil on the highway to hell in the middle of the road. This is my time to decide if I'm gonna be a better man and cover everything I own and go. This is not the way. This is not the way. This is not the way that I wanna be. Rappers in the city that been talking shit, and gangsters in the city, I've been talking about it too. There's women in the city I've been fucking with on weekends when I'm out late with my friends, but I'm still in love with who hates me. I'm guilty and I'm sure it's slowly killing me. I'ma take the fall and all responsibility.
Whoa,
been fucking with on
let's
shit,
go
and
back.
gangsters in the city, I've been talking about it too. There's women in the city I've been fucking with on weekends when I'm out late with my friends, but I'm still in love with who hates me.
Right, so he's sleeping around trying to forget about his love that just broke his heart. And so this is basic addiction behavior, is promiscuity, sleeping around, drinking, drugging, basically any form of escapism. And escapism presents in so many different ways, and it could present in sleeping around, being addicted to sex, addicted to sleeping with people, or gambling, or addiction. In his case, it's crossed over a few.
And I'm sure it's slowly killing me. I'ma take the fall and all responsibility. Jesus in my heart now. I heard he walk with you. I bring the car around, 'cause I don't have the time or the energy to forget about the past, to forgive myself for anything. I'm way fucked.
Yeah, oh geez. Forgiveness is so hard, and it's like to carry resentment about someone is like, or about your own self and a decision you made, is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. It's really hard to, let's say I hold this bottle up for like a minute, right? And I don't forgive whatever grudge I'm holding. And then I hold it up for a year, it gets heavier. 10 years, it becomes unbearable. And that's what happens when we don't forgive ourselves psychologically. That weight just becomes more and more over time.
Cut this whole tape on a party tip, and now I'm like, what the fuck? When's the fucking party end? When I wanted to be good, no one else was. When I wanted to be rich, they wouldn't sell drugs. When she wanted us together, man, I guess I didn't. When I needed her to find me, she went missing. This is my song, and
wow.
Dancing with the devil on the highway to hell in the middle of the road.
And this is why, codependence originates from addiction. Codependence initially meant that if you're in a romantic relationship with someone in active addiction, but now it just means like you have unhealthy relationship dynamics with another person to the point where it's really toxic. So it's crazy how that word has changed over time. But it's not healthy to rely on someone to not beat someone up. Like if you feel like you need someone to calm you down all the time, maybe you need to learn how to calm yourself down, because dependence is not essential when it comes. Well, you can't be dependent on someone else for your emotional regulation. It's just unhealthy.
When she wanted us together, man, I guess I didn't. When I needed her to find me, she went missing. This is my song, and I'm dancing with the devil on the highway to hell in the middle of the road. This is my time to decide if I'm gonna be a better man, to cover everything I own and go. This is not the way. This is not the way. This is not the way that I wanna be.
Wow, so covered in blood, heartbroken. This is quite the scene here.
This is not the way. This is not the way. This is not the way.
And this is why it's so tricky, because you know better, but it's the cycle you're stuck in. And it's like he's resorting to violence because it's probably something he's used before, and he's emotionally lashing out to his partner, ex-partner here. And it's like if you are constantly acting like a child and enraged and beating people up, and you never learn how to deal with that in a healthier way, it's going to keep playing out.
This is not the way that it goes down. This is not the way that it goes down. I won't let it.
I wonder if he killed him there, or if he just really beat him up, or he's regretting his decision. Maybe that grief set in immediately.
I'm 24 and I'm real enough to say if I don't make it big by 30, I'ma kill myself.
Whoo! Oh, jeez.
I bet you think this is some super high thoughts, but I ain't made for a full-time position at a real job. I was built to fit perfect in a Maserati and to be the drunkest at the Grammy after party. I'm in this quiet gray area, no feelings. I'm in a loud gray Acura, no ceilings. I've been trying to figure out how to do it different. I broke too many hearts, I've never been religious. I'm all alone and all my friends are in the room. I don't wear wolves of fur, but I'm howling at the moon loud. I just don't know what to do now. I should move on, well there's no house to move out.
Yeah, so this is a common problem people face in their early career, is finding what they want to do, feeling like they've made it or have a position that's fulfilling. To me, he seems a bit superficial here. Like if he's like, if I don't get rich and famous by the time that I'm 30, I'm going to kill myself because I can't make it in a career. And that's really black or white, all or nothing thinking. And that's a cognitive distortion that can really lead to emotional distress. But it's hard to feel like you're putting your all into something and not succeeding. And what I've learned in my life is my failures are often stepping stones for my next best step. And I think a big key in life is learning to reframe your failures and find wins from them and learn from them, and not be life or death about if you pass or fail a test, or if you get fired from a job, or if you get promoted. It's just a role. It's not your soul. And there's a distinction there. Like, so many people are working 60 hours a week and they don't have any free time, any work-life balance, and it's really hard to sustain that.
Too many wannabes are living in my neighborhood, and I refuse to let them call me neighbors, cause I'm really good. This is my song.
Oh, I like
living in
that.
my neighborhood, and I refuse to let them call me neighbors, cause I'm really good.
Oh, I refuse to let them call me neighbors because I'm really good. He doesn't need them.
This is my song, and I'm dancing with the devil on the highway to hell in the middle of the road. This is my time to decide if I'm gonna be a better man to cover everything I own and know. This is not the way. This is not the way. This is not the way that I wanna be.
Well, this song does touch on something so important. It's manifesting, and like, we have to set an intention and in order to achieve it. And so if you want to be, a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, then setting that intention and wanting to be that, and then carrying out the actions required to do so, is absolutely how you get there. We know that if you really believe something in your mind and you truly believe it, then your brain doesn't know the difference between if it's real or if it's a fantasy. So that's what we see a lot in celebrities, like Lady Gaga use the power of manifestation in order to get really famous. And so our mind is the most powerful thing in the world, and so we have to feed it what we want and live intentionally and be mindful to avoid the toxic things of the internet and the toxic corners that bring out our worst parts. And thank you so much for listening. What an incredible song. A little throwback here. This was made in 2024, so this is an old Tom MacDonald song. Fascinating to see his progression and how he's grown as an artist and a person. But I think the theme that I've seen is him being transparent about his mental health, about his struggles with fitting into the mold of society and feeling like an outlier, but then creating something beautiful with his unique abilities. And so challenge you, if you feel like you're an outlier, to make something beautiful with your day, and it'll add up step by step, grain of sand at a time. But thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Music Therapy.